Good morning, dear class 9 children. I hope you all are doing well. And also, I pray for your safety at home only. So, please remain at home and stay safe. Uh, we have we are going to start the class online class from today. So, this is only for your class. Whereas other classes of your school, that is class 8 particularly, they have finished their maths and science, the first unit test portion already. By yesterday, their classes, online classes, which was provided by me, has stopped. So they also have written weekly tests. They also were guided of mathematics and science well. So they have all understood their group, and the class has stopped from yesterday till this last of this month for the summer break. After that, again from June 1st, they are starting. But I'm also happy that you all have started within the summer vacation, so that within 2 weeks we will be finishing our math and science portion, maximum portion for first unit test. At least 2 chapters of each we will finish, and then we'll be benefited with that. So I'll be updating daily basis one chapter daily basis mathematics along with that science. Today I'm planning to teach you science, that is physics part, along with that mathematics first chapter rational number. And your syllabus of mathematics is first 4 chapters for first unit test, and science 4 chapters also for first unit test. One from physics, one from chemistry, one from biology, and another is I'm doubting with the physics or biology. I will see and I will just confirm to you also, children. So please update your knowledge not only by simply spending your time at home, by sleeping, or by playing with mobile with different games. So please use it at least 4-5 hours. You remain busy with your task, update your knowledge, and after that you do as your parents advise to you, as your parents suggest to you, as your parents order you. Please obey them. So let us start with the physics today. Physics actually is a branch of science which deals the study of things happening in our surrounding, about the natural phenomena and the reasons behind it. That's why it is called as a main branch of science or king of science. So today's topic is motion. When you talk about the motion, guys, you will be wondering, motion means you all are aware of this word motion. मतलब जो ऑब्जेक्ट मूवमेंट करता रहता है, जो ऑब्जेक्ट का पोजीशन बदलता रहता है, उसे हम बोलते हैं मोशन. यदि हम बात करें वैसे तरह चीज़ को, सो वी कैन से ए मूविंग फैन, ए बर्ड फ्लाइंग इन द स्काई, ए fishes and all the aquatic animals, those are swimming within the water, vehicles moving on the roads, a jet flying in the sky, trains running on the track, and a giant wheel, you might see giant wheel, roller coaster, and many other rides, those are moving, and with respect to their position, with respect to their particular location, they go on changing its positions. That's why they all are the examples of the objects are in motion. So is that enough to understand motion? No, it's not enough. जब मोशन के बारे में हम लोग बात करते हैं तभी और एक वर्ड आता है, यदि मोशन ये है तो रेस्ट क्या है. चलो पढ़ते हैं रेस्ट इन मोशन के बारे में. ये रहा आपका फर्स्ट चैप्टर, चैप्टर 8 मोशन. And about each and every words you can also go through it. I'll be forwarding this page to you. 3 pages what I'm going to teach you today. I'll be forwarding everything to you as the pages taught, notes which one I have prepared for you, and along with this video for your clear understanding, children. You can read in our daily life we see objects at rest, others in motion, birds fly, fish swim, blood flows through our veins, arteries and car moves on the road, atoms, molecules, planets, stars and galaxies are all in motion. We often perceive an object to be in motion when its position changes with the time also. However, there are situations where the motion is inferred through the indirect evidences. Let me make you clear understanding about the rest क्या होता है बच्चों and motion क्या है. सो इफ़ यू टॉकिंग अबाउट द टू टॉपिक्स, जैसे कि मैं बोल रहा था कि आप लोगों को जब मोशन के बारे में हम लोग बात करते हैं तो रेस्ट के बारे में भी हमें आइडिया होता है। देखो आप लोग रेस्ट के बारे में बात करेंगे तो यू नो दैट वी आर यूजिंग वेरी ऑफन दिस वर्ड टेक रेस्ट गाइस, यू ऑल आर टायर्ड, यू नीड रेस्ट, you need relax for your body. So rest means what? So when you are not changing the position of your body parts or not changing at all yourself is known as rest. Not only ourselves but also the things surrounding to us, if they are found in the same place after long time, they are called as rest. That means according to the physics, if you define, if a body does not change its state or position with respect to its immediate surrounding is called as rest. Can you see in this figure which one I am showing to you? A huge rock is there lying on the earth, and somebody is trying to push and the force is not enough so that the body will be changing its position. After applying so much of a force also, it is not enough in order to shake, even to shake this huge rock. That is the state of rest. यदि मैं बात करूं और कुछ एग्जाम्पल के बारे में, like you might have seen your cars which one is parking in your parking lot, that is an example of a rest. A tree where you are finding, is that changing its place, children? No, not at all. You are changing your place, your position, but the tree which one you have planted, that is located in the same place, after 1 day, after 2 days, after so many days, so many years after, when you come, you find the tree there only, if there were no cyclones then. मोशन के बारे में यदि बात करें तो ये था रेस्ट ऑब्जेक्ट का सभी एग्जाम्पल बच्चों. सो जस्ट रिमेंबर, रेस्ट मीन्स व्हाट? इफ बॉडी डज नॉट चेंज इट्स स्टेट और पोजीशन विद रेस्पेक्ट टू इट्स इमीडिएट सराउंडिंग. एग्जाम्पल जैसे कि बिल्डिंग, अपार्टमेंट्स, दे आर लोकेटेड इन द सेम प्लेस. आफ्टर यू आर गोइंग टू योर वर्क, योर स्कूल, अगेन कमिंग बैक टू योर ओन हाउस, बिकॉज यू नो दैट माई बिल्डिंग इज लोकेटेड देयर, बिकॉज दैट इज इन द स्टेट ऑफ रेस्ट. मोशन के बारे में बात करेंगे, इफ बॉडी चेंजेस इट्स पोजीशन विद रेस्पेक्ट टू इट्स इमीडिएट सराउंडिंग. Example of that, moving objects. Car is moving on the road, they all go on moving, and when you saw that after some time they are not located in the same place, they have moved far away from that place. That's why they are called as motion, because they change their position with respect to its surrounding. That's why. यदि हम लोग बात करें, जैसे मैं बोल रहा था कि इमीडिएट सराउंडिंग मीन्स व्हाट चिल्ड्रन? दैट्स कॉल्ड रेफरेंस पॉइंट. वो सब रेफरेंस पॉइंट बोला जाता है. देखिए यदि हम मोशन के बारे में बात करते हैं तो ए साइकिल राइडर राइड्स द साइकिल, एग्जाम्पल इज द मोशन. बर्ड फ्लाइंग इन द स्काई इज एन एग्जाम्पल. ए मूविंग बॉल, एंड जस्ट लाइक यू आर प्लेइंग ए बेसबॉल, यू आर प्लेइंग cricket, then the batting player strikes the ball, the bowler throws the ball. These all are the examples of the motion. यदि हम बात करें aeroplane moving in the skies, birds, vultures moving in the skies, leopard running to catch a prey, cycle riders, runners, athletes, are so many examples of the motion जो कि हमारे डे टू डे लाइफ्स के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है. There is what is reference point? अभी आता है अभी क्वेश्चंस. व्हाट इज रेफरेंस पॉइंट चिल्ड्रन? द ऑब्जेक्ट्स पोजीशन और जो लोकेशन होता है ना बच्चों, तो उसका जो सर्टेन थिंग्स जो कि विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू सर्टेन थिंग्स इट्स सराउंडिंग इज कॉल्ड एज रेफरेंस पॉइंट. से फॉर एग्जाम्पल यदि मैं बात करूँ, आप लोग ट्रेन में जा रहे हैं, यू ऑल आर ट्रैवलिंग इन ए ट्रेन. Suppose you are traveling in a train. What is happening? Just like some of your relatives, they have come and they have dropped you near the platform, and you all are boarded the train. After boarding the train, you are saying them bye bye, you are bidding them bye bye, then you are going on. So for you, those are sitting within the train, okay, those all are in the state of rest, and for them you are in the state of rest. But for you, the person, those are standing outside of the train in the on the platform, they all are in the state of rest, and you are in the state of motion. And for them also, you are in the state of motion, because you are there in the train and you are moving, your train is moving. That's why you are also moving with the train. So your body is, even if it's in the state of rest, then also it is in motion with respect to your immediate surrounding. That is, the people's waiting for another train, or those peoples are halting in the platform. For them, you are in the state of motion, but you are in the state of rest for your immediate surrounding. Those people are traveling with you in the train. So that's why it's very complex to understand. यदि मैं बात करूँ, I am sitting in front of you, in front of this camera, and I am going on speaking to you. and I'm going on speaking to. So my place is not changing. My position is also not changing. So what will happen? My position also not changing. But with respect to sun, earth is also revolving around it. Earth itself is also moving along its axis, rotational motion जो बोलते हैं rotation. So that itself, that means I am also moving on the earth. मैं earth में हूँ, and जितना भी जानवर हैं, जितना भी life है इस earth के ऊपर, सबके सब motion में with respect to sun. बट सच ए ह्यूज पॉइंट के बाद अब हम लोग बात ना करें, हम हमारा सराउंडिंग, हमारा आसपास में जो चीज़ है उसके बारे में बात करें, तो आई एम इन द स्टेट ऑफ रेस्ट बिकॉज आई एम halting. I am not changing my body parts, I am not changing my position also with respect to my building, with respect to my books, with respect to the fan, with respect to the surrounding things which is happening, like with respect to the laptop where I am sitting, there I am only sitting, I am not changing my position. This is called reference point. What reference point? The surrounding things which is there with respect to me, those are called the reference point. So with regarding that point, am I changing my position? No, not changing my position. That's why I am in the state of rest. यदि हम लोग बात करें what are the factors which are responsible to describe about the motion, then we will get two answers. One is distance, another is time. With respect to time, if the time passes, the object is found there state of rest. If this object is not found in that place, is called motion. That means it has crossed certain distances. So distance and time, which will give us the idea about the speed also, but distance and time are the two factors which are affecting, or they are responsible to identify an object within the state of motion or not. यदि हम लोग बात करें relative motion के बारे में, relative motion means what? It is a comparison of two objects. If two objects are moving in a same path, not different path, it's like two trains moving on a track with different speeds in the same direction, or two trains are moving in opposite direction to each other. One is moving towards north, then another is moving towards south. Then the motion with respect to one another is called as relative motion. So motion of a object with respect to the second object is called relative motion in this case. And relative motions जब बात करेंगे हम लोग, यदि दो objects if they are moving in the opposite direction, then the relative speed is equal to sum of the speeds of both the trains. If they are moving in the same direction, then the relative speed is equal to the difference of the speeds of the both the trains. मैं दिखाता हूँ आप लोगों को इसके बारे में. So here is the example children. यहाँ पे देख सकते हो आप लोग, दो ट्रेन के बारे में बताया जा रहा है. पहला वाला जो फर्स्ट वाला जो फोटो है, देखिए both the trains are moving in the same direction, and here the नीचे वाला देखिए कि two trains are moving in the opposite direction. This is called relative motion of the object. यदि हम बात करें types of motion के बारे में, टाइप्स ऑफ मोशन के बारे में हम लोग यदि बात करें, देखिए यहाँ पे फर्स्ट इज कॉल्ड, देयर आर सो मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ मोशंस आर देयर, दैट्स व्हाई मोशन इज वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स टू डिस्क्राइब बिकॉज देयर आर टू very near about 7 to 8 types of different types of motions are there. First is called translational motion, which is of two types. One is rectilinear, another one is curvilinear. Rectilinear means the movement of the object in a straight path is called rectilinear. Curvilinear, you can see when a object is moving in a curved path, that is a bowler throws the ball pointing towards the wicket always, but that is always been thrown with a pitch. डायरेक्ट थ्रो भी हो सकता है, पिच में भी वो डाल के जा सकता है, तो भी उसका जो मोशन है वो कर्विलिनियर कर्व्ड पाथ में वो जाता है, इसलिए उसे कर्विलिनियर बोलते हैं. जैसे कि आप लोग देख सकते हो यहाँ पे रोलर कोस्टर, मूवमेंट ऑफ द vehicles in a roller coaster track, that's called roller coaster as an example of the curvilinear motion. यदि हम बात करें सर्कुलर मोशन के बारे में, and object moving in a circular path is called circular motion. You can see giant wheel if you are sitting and you are just going on moving there, and this is an example of circular motion, and many other examples. If you talk about the periodic motion, if a object is moving in a path which is repeated in nature and which occurs after a regular interval of time, is known as periodic motion, which is the example is the moving of the earth around the sun, so that in a particular month you will experience the season also. The seasonal changes because of this movement of the earth around the sun. यदि हम लोग बात करें नॉन पीरियडिक मोशन के बारे में, मोशन इज सेड टू बी नॉन पीरियडिक इफ इट इज एदर डज नॉट चेंज द और रिपीट इटसेल्फ और डज द रिपीटेशन इन ए रैंडम इरेगुलर मैनर। जैसे कि मैं बात करूं आप लोग, सो व्हेन ए क्रिकेटर स्ट्राइक्स द बॉल एंड दैट डजंट मीन दैट कि हर एक ओवर के बाद ही उसका 6 वो स्कोर करता है या फिर जो भी मोशन होता है, सो वो सब चीज़ को बोलते हैं नॉन पीरियडिक मोशन। नेक्स्ट हम लोग बात करें तो ये रहा हमारा वाइब्रेटरी मोशन चिल्ड्रन। द वाइब्रेटरी मोशन इज व्हाट? वाइब्रेटरी मोशन चिल्ड्रन, you might have seen some of the percussion instrument like डुबी तबला एंड ढोलक, वो सब चीज़। एंड स्कूल में भी जो हमारा रहता है ड्रम्स वगैरह, जिसे हम मारने से आवाज़ निकलता है, वाइब्रेशन होता है, वो जो लेयर होता है उसको ऊपर वाला लेयर वो वाइब्रेट होता है। एयर कलम उसके अंदर जो है वो वाइब्रेट होता है, इससे आवाज़ निकलता है, साउंड निकलता है। जैसे कि देखिए पियानो, गिटार, सितार, these all are the examples of some reed instruments or stringed instrument में सब जाते हैं। stringed instrument, when the strings are plucked, they will find the air column within it vibrates and produces the sound. This is called vibratory motion. Oscillator motion, movement of the bob or a pendulum and a pendulum clock are the example of oscillator motion. Example of that, swings, when you are sitting in a swing and some friends of yours is pushing to you from back side, then you move also in a mean position, that's called to and fro motions, is called oscillatory motion. यदि हम लोग बात करें बिलियर्ड के बारे में, देखिए यहाँ पे द बिलियर्ड इज अ गेम एंड वेयर एंड द बिलियर्ड, इसके बारे में, या फिर कैरम बोर्ड के बारे में बात करें, आप लोग जब स्ट्राइक करते रहते हो देन यू फाइंड द बॉल्स in billiard game and coins in a carom game, you find they are moving in a random motion. It is called as a random motion only, actually you move in a random path, that's why. Next we will be talking about डिस्टेंस। डिस्टेंस के बारे में हम लोग बात करें, डिस्टेंस द पाथ ट्रैवल्ड बाय द बॉडी इज कॉल्ड डिस्टेंस। एंड द डिस्प्लेसमेंट के बारे में बात करें तो इट इज़ ए शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल्ड बाय द बॉडी, शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस। यदि मैं बात करूं, देखिए आप लोग डिस्टेंस जहाँ लिखा गया, आप ए पोजीशन को एज्यूम कीजिए आपका घर है, बी पोजीशन को आप लोग सोचिए कि सपोज आपका स्कूल है, तो घर से स्कूल को आने के लिए बहुत सारे रास्ता रहता है। एक शॉर्टकट जो वे होता है, आप लोग यदि उस रास्ते में आते हो तो जल्दी पहुँच जाते हो, घूम फिर के भी आ सकते हो, किसी घर को मतलब कोई दोस्तों का घर को भी जाके भी आ सकते हो, जो कि और भी दूर हो सकता है आपको। So that is an example. Distance is anything, any sort of things is called distance, like whatever you are traveling, the distance. That may be the maximum path you have crossed or minimum path you crossed, whatever. क्योंकि displacement can also be called as distance, but all distances cannot be called as displacement. So distance is the path, total path covered by the body. Displacement is the only the distance. Distance is the only the distance cover, sorry, total path covered by the body, and displacement is shortest path covered by the body. यदि हम लोग बात करें दूसरा के बारे में, देखिए यहाँ पे एक ऑब्जेक्ट ए है जो कि साइकिल से जा रहा है बी तक, घर को जाया 4 से लेके उसके बाद 3 मीटर फ्रॉम दैट हाउस टू द ट्री, 4 + 3 7 डिस्टेंस। यदि हम लोग डायरेक्टली चले जाते हैं ए वाला पेड़ से सी वाला पेड़ तक, हमें 5 मीटर आता है, तो 5 मीटर इज द डिस्प्लेसमेंट, एंड ए टू बी, बी टू सी इज 4 + 3 7 मीटर, जो काफ़ी ज़्यादा है। देखिए और एक एग्जांपल, ए पोजीशन से एक बंदा एक का पाथ जा रहा है, जैसे कि ए टू बी, बी टू सी, सी टू डी, देन डी टू ए, ये पूरा पाथ तो ट्रैवल कर रेक्टेंगुलर पाथ। ही इज़ वॉकिंग, ही इज़ ए वॉकर, दैट्स व्हाई ही स्टार्ट्स वॉकिंग, मॉर्निंग वॉक कर रहा है। ए टू बी गया, बी टू सी, सी टू डी एंड डी टू ए वापस आ गया। तो व्हाट इज द शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ फ्रॉम ए टू ए? दैट इज द शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ मीन्स जितना ए से लेके ए तक कुछ भी नहीं होता ना पाथ, जीरो हो गया वहाँ पे, क्योंकि डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज अ वेक्टर क्वांटिटी। यदि वो ए टू बी गया 3 मीटर नो डाउट, बी टू सी गया कितना है 5 मीटर, तो देखिए ऊपर गया। यदि सी टू डी देखिए नीचे आ गया तो +3 मीटर -3 मीटर हो गया, जीरो हो गया। बी टू सी इज मूविंग फ्रॉम द नॉर्थ टू साउथ, देन डी टू ए इज मूविंग फ्रॉम साउथ टू नॉर्थ, अगेन +5 मीटर -5 मीटर हो गया, टोटल डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज जीरो ओनली। इसलिए नीचे लिखा गया, देखिए डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल द पॉइंट इज 16 मीटर एट पॉइंट ए से ए तक वापस आने के लिए, दैट इज ABCD पाथ को ट्रैवल का 16 मीटर डिस्टेंस, बट डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज जीरो। सो दिस आर द फ्यू एग्जांपल्स ऑफ डिस्टेंस एंड डिस्प्लेसमेंट, and here we have got the difference between the distance and displacement also, children. I'm going to send this, and if you want to see from here you can pause the video, you can watch it. It's almost 20 minutes, so I'm stopping here. Have a good day. Thank you.